All right, Toll Road again here, back just outside of Ohio Stadium. Football season's over, you say. Why am I wearing the Ohio State stuff? Well, because I really don't have a lot of Columbus Blue Jacket gear. They're playing the Detroit Red Wings today. Maybe I look more like a Red Wings fan. Playing Hockey Outside Stadium Series. Red Wings, Blue Jackets. Blue versus red. Could be interesting. Will we see a puck get blown by the wind? Because it is windy out. It's also about 20 or 30 degrees colder today than yesterday. Great. But if you're playing a hockey game outside in the winter, I guess you kind of want it cold, don't you? That's kind of the point. So, tighten up your scarves. Pull down your caps. Put on your mittens. And buckle up, buckaroos. Because you're about ready to take a ride on the toll road. It looks like they have a pre-game fan zone set up with these rather large hockey hooligans. How do they get ice here? This is their mobile refrigeration unit. Everybody needs one of these, or 6. So they pump in the cold. They need to pump some air conditioning out here, though. It's too warm. First look at the ice. It looks like they have a Block O representing Ohio State around the rink. They've got the helmet stickers on the side. And yes, look down there. They do have the cannon here. This ought to be good. Okay, usually when you're at a hockey rink, say Nationwide Arena or one of the other ones, the rink looks huge. Here, nestled inside of a giant football stadium. Usually get that big 100-yard football field, 55 yards wide. Looks kind of small here, especially from way up here in the nosebleed seats. Although on a cold day like this, it's too cold for the blood to even flow. You don't even get your nosebleed sitting this high. It's part of the beauty of it. And our combatants today. Yes, this is an Ohio versus Michigan game. We've got the Detroit Red Wings. Long hockey history. They're the hated team today, but they're in red, and they're playing the hometown Columbus Blue Jackets. Wearing blue. Everything's vice versa today, but what are you going to do? So the Ohio State Buckeye field kind of continued before the game, and even during the game. You had the fans doing the OHIO chant around the stadium, and then the athletic band comes out. What are they actually going to do? Script Ohio on the ice? Titans and the Blue Jackets are making their way to the ice, and we're about ready to get this match underway. First period would end. We got a 0-0 match going on. Our entertainment in the first intermission is Columbus's own band, 21 Pilots. They performed about 3 songs here, and yes, we had some pyro action going on.
Boys, it's an honor to be here.
And here they're passing around Johnny Hawk and Johnny Joe's number 13 jersey tragically died before the season, honored here today. back from the hockey game. What an experience. 94,000. Would have been more. They had that stage with a pyro for the 21 Pilots concert. I knew who 21 Pilots were. I'd heard of them, but I couldn't name any of their songs. Then they played them. It's like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. So that was kind of cool pyro. Let's get to the important part. The beloved Columbus Blue Jackets 5. The dreaded, oh so dreaded, Detroit Red Wings 3. And this is a big game, playoff implications. It puts the Blue Jackets up a couple points on them for that wild card spot and kind of puts them even line to get higher up in the division. I'm not going to pretend to be the world's biggest hockey genius, but it's got to be good, right? I just like rooting for the home team, actually, is really what I'm all about. Yeah, I couldn't name a whole lot of Blue Jays. I call them Blue Jays. That shows you how much I know. Blue Jackets on the team. But a cool experience, the really blending in of Ohio Stadium, Ohio State football, and the Blue Jackets. They passing around like you saw the Johnny Hockey, which any of you guys don't know about that, guys or gals out there. Beloved player for the Blue Jackets, died tragically with his brother. They're riding bikes, and a drunk driver hit him in the off season in New Jersey. His family was there, his kids and his wife, and they did a good job of honoring him. That was really cool. What wasn't cool? It was pretty darn cold. Now I'm, of course, a tough guy, so it didn't bother me too much. But I didn't show them because they were embarrassed. But I was with 3 other people, and I promised Kirk and Joel and Matt I wouldn't even mention their name in this video. But they're pretty soft, and yeah, they were kind of bundled up like, have you ever seen A Christmas Story? And, you know, they were clapping. You couldn't even hear them clap because they got like 6 layers of mittens on. I was like, come on. I actually took my shirt off. You know, tough guy mode. I would have shown that, but I didn't think anybody wanted to see my fat man boobs. Just being real here. But it did happen, trust me. And, you know, they were cold. I will say something about Matt. Oh, I said I wouldn't mention his name. Anyways, this guy not named Matt, he's one of these guys that's year-round shorts guy. I don't know if he's got a problem with denim, you know, below the knees or something. Or maybe he's got luxurious calves and I just haven't noticed. Or maybe he's saving out. Are shorts cheaper than full-length pants? Is that fabric make a difference? Anyways, I think he was a little cold. I think he might have bought himself a souvenir sweatshirt. Keep himself warm. Now, I offered to go Mr. Miyagi on him and warm up the legs, but he voted against that. We had a good time, though. Great time. It was a great experience. It's something new, something you're not going to see maybe ever again. That was the second largest attended NHL game ever. I think there's one in Michigan was over 100,000. This was at 94,000. By the way, this was almost back of the shoe. Michigan versus Ohio State. Colors switched there. I was actually wearing red. I probably look like the enemy. And really, I don't really have any hate for the Red Wings, to be honest with you. But hey, when in Rome, I'll boo them when they come out. You know, what do I care? Great time, though. And even leaving, we turned on the radio, and I was listening to the Blue Jackets radio guy. That guy makes me want to listen to some hockey games just with him on it. He gets into it. And I wish I could remember his statements he was making after they won or whatever, but it was intense. Didn't really make any sense. He just got, oh my God! When they scored the open goal at the end, they really sink it when they went up 5-3. And replay was something. He was something like, and he puts it in the open bucket. Oh, eat the whole box of Twinkies and don't give the kids any tonight because we're going to bed with a full stomach. That's not what he said, but you get the drift. Anyways, if you ever get a chance to go to one of these Stadium Series games, boy, do it. If you ever get a chance to go to any Blue Jacket games, because I went to a preseason game earlier this year, and last year I did the video at the Nationwide Arena. They're a good time there. I mean, I love the original stuff like the cannon. How many other games have cannons blowing up? Something original. They brought the cannon to, you saw it in the video, they brought it to Ohio Stadium. You're shooting cannons. We had flyovers. Now our seats, we couldn't see the flyovers real well, but fire shooting off. Could have used more fire. That would have heated things up a little better. All right, you get the gist of it. Blue Jackets 5. The dreaded Detroit Red Wings 3. And, who knows? Who knows where the toll road will lead to next?